Hi there, you guys. This is Miss Burns. Today we're going to be using algebra tiles in evaluating algebraic expressions. There's a few basic things that I want to go over before we go straight into the expressions, which are the colors of tiles and the equivalency to each. So first, we're going to start off with X, because I think that's one of the most important things to know when using X in algebra equations. X in algebra tiles is a longer green rod. I'm not going to color them all because it'll take too long, but I'm just going to color the first few so I can show you pretty much like a key that we're going to refer back to. Then I want to refer to a digit in an equation is going to be referred to a singular unit. It's just a square, which is equal to 1, which is vice versa. I don't have a red pen, but usually red represents negative, so I'm going to use a black one. Just know that when using actual algebra tiles that they're red, so I'm going to write an R in there, and like a red off the sides that you know, equals -1. So a red singular unit equals -1, a blue singular unit equals 1, and a longer rod equals X. I just want to do a few basic equations that don't involve X. I just want to do negative and positive equations just to see and get the hang of the algebra tiles. So we're going to do 7 minus, let's do 5. So in this case, sorry I wrote it in blue pen, don't get it thrown off, but this is still negative. So we're going to draw 7 and then we're going to draw, remember these are red, 5 red. So pretty much these will cancel out because this is a negative, 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 negative. These, which shows us we are left with 2. So 7 minus 5, 2. Super simple. Let's do one more just to make sure. Let's start out with the negative. -6 minus plus 7. Okay, so we're in the negatives. These are red. I just wish I had a red pen, but just know that those are supposed to be red. And then we're going to do 7. Okay, so here we go. These cancel out, these cancel out, these cancel out, all the way, which we're left with one singular one, which is equal to 1. Now I want to jump into some algebraic equations, but I want this to be our key because this is what we are going to need to know when doing these equations. So I'm going to fold this and I'm going to leave it right here. So first equation I want to do is 2x plus 5 when x equals 2. So here we are. They're asking for 2 of the x rods. So 1, 2. And they're saying that x is going to equal 2. So we're just going to split this in half so it equals 2 units. And then plus 5. 5. So we're going to use the blue one because it's for positive. Okay, so here we are. So we got 2 units, which equal 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 5. 4 plus 5 equals 9. So let's modify the equation. 9 in this sense equals 2x plus 5 when x equals 2. Okay, next one I want to do, just another addition one. We're going to do 3x, plus 2 when x equals 5. So we're going to draw, since it's asking for just 3 rods, sometimes it can get confusing, but here we are asking for 3 rods. So there's going to be 5 units. In these rods. So 3 times 5, that's automatically 15, because 3 times 5 is 15. Then it's wanting us to add 2 units. So 15 plus 2, 1, 2, equals 17. So in this case, 3x plus 2 when x equals 5 equals 17. Next, I want to move on to some subtraction ones. So we're going to do 4x minus 1 when x equals 3. So it's asking for 4 rods. And when they're going to have 3 units in each. And then they're wanting us to subtract 1. Remember, this is going to be red. So 4 times 3, this is 12. 12 minus 1, which is 11. So 4x minus 1 when x is 3 equals 11. Next, I just want to do one like this so we know that you can add different rods, which are different x variables in equations. We're going to do 2x plus 3x plus 1 plus 4x when x equals 2. Okay, so this one's asking for 2 rods. Here we go. Since it's addition, we're just going to put all of our rods together. So there's 2, there's 3. We're going to do 4. When x is 2. So we're just going to split these rods up. And then we are going to combine like terms. So 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 9. So 9 times 2 is 18. 18. And then we can't forget about this singular 1 right here in the middle. So it's asking us to add a singular unit, positive unit. 18 plus 1 equals 19. So when 2x plus 3x plus 1 plus 4x equals 19 when x equals 2. I want to do a division one just to show that you can add or divide. You could also multiply, but we're going to save that for the next lesson. So we're going to do 3x, actually, sorry about that, 6x over 3, had it backwards, when x equals 2. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over 3x. So here's it's also called a fraction, set up like this. So how many does your denominator go into your numerator? So we're going to mark off this one. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. 6. So here we go. So there's 1 and there's 2. So here we are. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. So in this it says 6x over 3x when x equals 2 equals 2. So these are just some basic problems, learning about using algebra tiles in algebraic equations or just basic equations. And then here is something you can always refer back to, but remember this one is always red. Thank you and have a nice day.